Hi everyone, welcome back to QP Online Education Learn Perfect. Today is one of the new topic, that is differences between P-type and N-type semiconductor. So before knowing what are the difference between P-type and N-type, please press subscribe button along with the bell icon if you are not subscribed till now for new updates and new videos of our channel. Okay, now we will start one by one. What are the differences between N-type and P-type semiconductor? The left side we have N-type, right side we have P-type. The first difference, the N-type semiconductor is produced by adding the pentavalent impurity to the tetravalent. Pentavalent means the semiconductor which is having the 5 electron at the outermost orbit, that is called pentavalent, and it is doped with tetravalent. Tetravalent means there are 4 electron at outermost orbit of the semiconductor. When you dope pentavalent to the tetravalent, so you will get N-type semiconductor, because every combination of pentavalent and the tetravalent, 1 electron will become excess. So every combination you are getting like that means n number of combination we will get n number of electrons, so that is the electron is having the charge is negative, so that this is the N-type semiconductor. Then you go for P-type semiconductor. It is produced by it is adding the trivalent impurity to the tetravalent. So here is also tetravalent, there also tetravalent. Here trivalent impurity we have to dope with the tetravalent. The trivalent means the 3 electrons are present at the outermost orbit of the semiconductor, so that is called the trivalent. In this P-type semiconductor, every combination, 1 hole is nothing but as the gap will be left for every combination. So n number of the combination can generate the n number of the gap. So that gap is the space that behaves as the hole is the positive charge. Hence this is the P-type of the semiconductor. Okay, this is the first difference. Second one is it is the example of N-type. When germanium is doped with the arsenide, you will get N-type semiconductor. In the same manner, germanium is doped with the boron, you will get the P-type, because boron is the trivalent. Here this side arsenide is the N-type semiconductor. But germanium, either you may use germanium or silicon, anyone, because the germanium and silicon, both the semiconductors have 4 electrons are present at the outermost orbit, so that the germanium and silicons are tetravalent, so that anyone you can use it, either you may use germanium or silicon. Okay, this is the example. Then after, in N-type semiconductor, majority of the charge carriers are the electrons. The majority of the roles who are doing means the electrons, because every combination the 1 electron is will become excessing, so that the majority of the charges are electron in N-type. In the same way, the majority of the charge carriers are holes means positive, that is the gap. Okay, this is one more difference. Then after, one more difference, the minority just exactly is reverse what we have learned in the third point. So the majority charge carriers electron means definitely who will become the minority, so that is the holes. That is the fourth point. Minority charge carriers are hole in N-type semiconductor, and minority charge carriers are electron in P-type semiconductor. Okay, the next difference is the current conduction is predominantly by free electrons in N-type semiconductor, and then the current conduction is predominantly by holes in p-type semiconductor. So this is also one more difference. And then after, in n-type, the donor energy level lies closer to the conduction band and acceptor energy level lies closer to the valency band in the p-type semiconductor. Okay, so these are all the difference between the n-type and p-type semiconductor. Sometimes in exam they will ask the 2 marks question, write the difference between n-type and p-type semiconductor. Okay, I think you are all understood very well, and thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day and bye bye. Take care.